Hey, what's up? Today we're doing that thing again where we look at the idiots of the internet. So let's do it. We got some good stuff today. Oh, look, another tourist being an a-hole to animals. Why? Why are you doing this to these sheep? What? That's just too much. That's an... Ha! Got what you deserved. Yeah, that guard dog was actually just doing its job. It was guarding the sheep from an idiot wild animal. Usually it has to fend off, other dogs and coyotes and stuff. But the stupid tourist woman, that's probably a new taste in its mouth. I'm glad you got your butt bit. You don't go chasing around random sheep that you don't own and then pinning one to the ground. What are you even doing with your life? What were you going to do? What was the plan here? After you caught it, you were like, come take a picture. Come take a picture. I got it. I got it. Whatever happened to respecting the country you're traveling to? How about that? Huh? How about just traveling somewhere and respecting the culture and the animals and everything that's there and not being a nuisance? Idiot. Good boy. Good boy, guard dog. You did a good job, guard dog. Oh, and speaking of idiot tourists being mean to animals, you remember this Seattle man that threw a rock at an endangered monk seal? I didn't even realize it was an endangered species he was throwing a rock at. That's even worse. And it was a loved monk seal that lived in Hawaii that all the locals love. Well, I got a follow-up to that that's going to be very satisfying for you. This is some sort of Hawaiian official talking about the incident and the aftermath.
You've all seen the video of the monk seal that almost got hit by the rock from the tourists who threw it. If you didn't, here it is again. And we've all seen, or some of us have seen...
I'm not going to be able to show you the clip, but basically he got some vigilante justice from a local.
Environmental activists, I like to call them, who took matters into his own hands to educate what might happen if you mess with our land or the animals. And our attorney over here wants to make it clear we don't condone violence.
So the clip I can't show you is a local coming up and just basically pummeling this man for what he did. And I love that this Hawaiian official was like, environmental activist. Yeah, buddy. They don't mess around in Hawaii. That's what I'm realizing. Watch the rest of this. This is fun.
But we did make a letter of recognition for Mr. Ambassador of Aloha. I know everybody's trying to keep him anonymous.
Now, just to be clear, that framed piece of paper he just showed was an award they gave to this local who took it upon himself to dish out some vigilante justice. They literally gave him an award for that. Oh, man. If this isn't making your day, I don't know how to cheer you up today.
And I do just want to say that from our caucus, we see this all the time with people with a different type of mentality coming in and destroying our stuff, essentially, in this case, animals. But we'd like at least the airline to play this type of video on all flights incoming, so people don't do this kind of stuff. I don't want to leave it on a negative note, but I did want to get that out. Mahalo.
But I hope they do start playing that on airlines coming in. People need to know. I hope this is a wake-up call to people traveling to other countries. You need to respect the land that you're traveling to. It shouldn't have to be said. I don't know what kind of twisted person thinks that this kind of behavior is okay. I hope that at least this man has had some sense knocked into him, literally. But they still want to press federal charges against him. His life should be falling apart right now because what he did was so dumb. So dumb. And for him to double down when he gets called out on and be like, yeah, I don't care if I get fined. I'm rich. I don't care. Well, were you saying that when you were getting your vigilante justice dealt out to you? Were you like, sir, I'm rich. I can pay the fine, sir. Yeah, he didn't give a shit, did he? Anyway, let's continue. Here's a man in a tree. How did the rest of this situation go? You know what? Maybe we don't want to see that video. I'm hoping that these are bears that he knew, but if a bear's chasing you, climbing a tree is not a good idea. Let this be an educational moment for everyone. Bears can climb trees super high and really fast. Example A. Also, did that bear lick you in the ankle? Maybe it's in love with you. Maybe it just wants to taste its food before it... Oh no, look at this cheeky little thing. It's like, hey, looking you directly in the eyes and licking your ankle. That is savagery. I'm pretty sure if you just scream, they'll run away. And you know, they always say that thing like, when they ask a woman, who would you rather be left alone in the woods with, a bear or a man? And they're always like, the bear. Bears can be pervs too, I guess. Just so you know. Here's a LinkedIn profile. By day, I'm one of the most feared asbestos litigators in the country. By night, I am Felix Darkmantle, the most notorious assassin in the kingdom of Karm. Some people think LARPing is a silly hobby. I disagree. It makes me a better lawyer. Here's why. 1. It forces you to think under pressure. When someone is swinging a foam greatsword at your head, you learn to make fast decisions. That carries over in the courtroom. Bring your foam sword into the courtroom? Okay. It teaches empathy. To build a believable character, you have to understand motivation, perspective, and human behavior. That's at the core of every good cross-examination. 3. It builds presence. Walking into a room in full kit and commanding the field translates to walking into a courtroom and owning it. The best litigators aren't just smart. They're prepared, adaptable, and comfortable in the uncomfortable. LARPing helps me sharpen those edges in a way that books never could. Life lesson: growth doesn't only happen in your comfort zone. Sometimes it happens in a field in the woods getting smacked with a Nerf sword. Stay sharp, stay weird. Please hire me because nobody's hiring me. I don't know why. Look, you gotta stop showing up in the courtroom shirtless as Felix Darkmantle. You gotta start showing up in the courtroom in your suit and tie. All right? I just imagine him busting in, or like he starts out in his suit in the courtroom and then he's like doing his litigation. He's like trying to prove his point. And nobody's listening to him, so he rips the suit off, he takes his foam sword out, and he's like, Felix Darkmantle will not be toyed with. Why are you laughing? If people want to LARP, I see the fun in it. It's fun. Yeah, nobody gets hurt. You go out, you have fun. There's nothing wrong with LARPing. I don't care about that, but maybe don't boast about your LARPing while you're also trying to get clients as a lawyer. I don't think those two things intertwine as much as you think they do. Although, you know, I wouldn't want to face him on the LARPing battlefield. I think the shirtlessness gives him an edge, because you see a shirtless, sweaty body coming at you, and you're like, I might bump into that with my face. I don't know. You win. You win. I mean, I know if I was LARPing, I'd take my shirt off, and everyone would see my hairy sweater, and they'd be like, okay, don't go near that guy. You'll get a hairball. All right, this next one is a cautionary tale of how good filters have become on the internet. Don't get catfished like this dude.
Hello. 你好呀，哥哥。
你好啊，想我了吗？
当然想你了，哥哥，我这手
怎么了？
手头有点紧。
哎，手头有点紧呐。我发你红包。
好的。
支付宝到账1000元。
谢谢哥哥。
我操，那都是你是吗？怎么长这样啊？
哎呦，没眼掉了，等会儿。
等什么会儿啊？
加上美颜了，哥哥。
你大骗子，赶紧退我，把红包退我。
发都发了，退啥呀？
赶紧退我。
Oh, how awkward for her and him. Although, man, you're no prized possession yourself, okay? You should have seen that and been like, whoa, unattainable goal. Now there's a woman you could actually marry and, you know, be with and maybe be happy with. Whatever, I respect the grind. These girls are out there. If dudes are desperate enough to be giving money to a fake filter, whatever. That's scariness, though. I mean, it makes me feel like I could go on cam, put a little female filter on and be like, hey, hi guys. Oh, thank you for the money. And I'll just like squeeze my arms together and bounce up and down on my chair. Dang, I think I got a side hustle idea. Hey, there's a live stream that'll do really well. Oh, by the way, go check out my live stream. Twitch.tv/FluffeeForTheWin. Also, we've been going live over on my gaming channel. YouTube.com/FluffeeForTheWin. My little known gaming channel that I haven't done anything with for like 5+ years. So I'm trying to get it back out there, you know? Oh, I also started a Kick. Kick.com/Fluffy for the win. Those are all my streaming, you know, I'm just dipping my toes into all the streaming avenues for fun. Come join the fun. Let's continue.
What the hell happened?
She knew what was gonna happen. One of them was in on the joke. The other one is just simple-minded. Sorry, you got tricked. She was like, oh, we're doing like some beauty shots. Oh yeah, this is gonna be such a sick Instagram. It's gonna be your most viral video now. Don't worry. This guy posted this video saying that people keep coming up to his truck and hitting it now while it's parked, and he doesn't understand why.
The Chevy. Good truck, hey. I don't like him too bad. Hey, I like that. Hey, back when you could do this, now if you did this, one would go off in the car, you got to push. Yeah, she's...
I think they're doing it because they're impressed with your truck, man. They're like, oh, dang, that is a good piece of machinery. That's what it is. It's an old, well-built truck, and I think they're just impressed. I think their natural thing is to slap it on the side because that's what you do when you're like, oh, that's built tough. Although it seems pretty odd to walk up to a random car and just start, like, banging your fist on it. Maybe they're trying to bang the rust off the sides. It is a lot of people that came up to bang on your truck. Maybe they thought it was a drum. Here's a guy trying a fancy trick in the gym. Don't do this at home, okay? Don't do this kind of stuff in the gym either. Just don't do what this guy's doing. How did you think that was gonna work? At least put bigger weights on the bottom, you know, give it more of a platform. It looks like he was gonna switch grips too. He was gonna go from one to the other. You did not think this through, sir. The bottoms of those weights were too thin. But hey, you got a good video, right? If you just cut the video before you fall, it'll look pretty impressive. But then nobody will watch it, so learn from his mistakes. Just lift the weights. Don't balance on top of them. What do we got next? Oh, okay. Oh, she's gonna dive off the boat. Okay. Oh. Oh, the freeze frame really makes it. Ooh, what's that considered? Like a reverse belly flop? Like a back flop? All I know is your back is red and it hurts now. I wish I could hear the sound of the impact, because you know, you can hear it when someone dives into a pool and they get that, like, you know, or whatever. It's like, I don't know. You're not going to be able to hear it in the mic. But you know you can hear it when a belly slaps the water. You don't even have to know it to happen. You look over to like, oh, someone didn't dive properly. She was going to do like what? Like a straight down dive? It would have been graceful, but you misjudged the height. Here's another person who misjudged something. I can already tell this is a bad idea, guys. That boat does not look like it can carry this thing. Ooh, okay, just stop. Oh, jump off, dude. Jump. Yep, there he goes, he jumped off. Okay. Was that piece of machinery expensive? At least he jumped off to the platform and didn't go down with it. Oh, that is not the way to properly move heavy machinery onto a boat. I don't even think that boat could have carried that thing. That thing must weigh like a ton. And now it's in the sea. Unless you were really just trying to dispose of this expensive equipment. You're like, hey, we're going to park it at the bottom of the sea, then no one will steal it, and then next year we'll come and we'll pull it out. Damn, you just created a whole other list of problems for yourself. Like at first you were just trying to get it on the boat, and that was going horribly, but now you got to figure out how to get it out of the ocean. It's going to stay down there forever, isn't it? The fish have some new equipment to use. Maybe they can, you know, make a road down there or something. Dolphins are pretty smart. They could do it. Oh. Like we needed another example of why not to dance on the bar at a restaurant. Oh, don't worry, those guys didn't want to eat that food. No, they were probably done with their dishes anyway. And that table was supposed to do that. That's a breakaway table, don't you know? I love the very different reactions from the men here. It's like, one of them tried to get out of the way. Two of them were like, oh, help her. And the other dude is like, what the hell, girl? He's like, I'm not helping you. Help yourself back up. Again, a cautionary tale. Do not dance on the bar at a restaurant. It doesn't go well. POV, 7 a.m. at Club Space. This is 7 a.m.? Oh, that's about right. What is that, the Predator dance? That's all I see is like predator face. Yowza. A yowza. Anyways, that's a female yowza. Don't get too close. 7 a.m. they start forgetting that, you know, they're, I don't know, crazy girl having a good time. Who stays at the club till 7 a.m.? Damn, it's insanity. When did you get there? How are you not tired? I guess my old ass just doesn't understand this kind of mentality anymore. Oh, and we'll end with this one because it was funny and I like it. We'll watch this one together. POV, you found a 6'10" boyfriend because you're 6'3".
Stop the cap. You're not 6'3". Let's find your real height. I decided to find your height using this video where we see this floor lamp. And I found the exact model of which has a height of 60.62 inches. To double check, I'm using this video where we see this cabinet. And I also found the exact model of which has a height of 36 inches. Lastly, I also found the exact model of these chairs, which are 32 inches in height. By analyzing the different angles and pixel heights, we find the camera works, determining that she's 2 chairs tall, 1.78 dresser cabinets tall, and also 1.06 lamps tall. Multiply this number by 60.62, subtract 0.06 for her socks to get 63.94 inches, making her 162.4 centimeters tall, or 5'3" and 9/10 in freedom units.
Freedom units. Well, good thing you did the freedom units, because the conclusion would have been, I'm not doing the math. 5'3". So wait, does that make her boyfriend like 5'6", 5'9"? Did her boyfriend make her do this video? I want people to think I'm tall. Look, I'm 5'9", just own it. Who cares? We're called short kings, right? I'm not even that short. 5'9" isn't that short, okay, guys? I used to say 5'10" because I was a little self-conscious. Like, the extra inch is gonna make me look like, oh, if I say 5'10", I'm still 5'9", okay? I still look short. There's a video I did way back in the day called I'm Not Short. Just so you know. Correction, 5'9". I said 5'10" in that video. I was like, I'm just going to stand on my tippy toes. It's 5'9". We're rounding up because it's like 5'9" and a bit, right? Anyway, I think it's hilarious that he did the math. Actually, I'm not going to check his math, so I'm just going to trust him. But that's what I was thinking at first when I saw that, like 5'10". Is that not a gigantic person? Are there a lot of 5'10" people out there? I mean 6'10", not 5'10". 6'10", is that not a gigantic person? How many people in the chat are 6'10"? Then I'm going to subtract 2 inches because I know you're lying. Leave a comment. Tell me your height. Yeah? All right, well, that's what I got for you today. So I'm going to go edit this video and go check out all the links in the description. I'm getting a lot of different things going. I've been dipping my toes in all the different avenues of the internet. I'm over on Twitter, twitter.com/FluffeeTalks. I'm over on Twitch. Trying to get my Fluffy for the Win channel going again. We'll see. I'm going to do some streams over there for now, and then I'll start uploading some stuff maybe soon. Plan on uploading like some stream highlights and stuff over there, so, you know. Little known fact, I have a gaming channel. It's just been dormant for many years because when I started the gaming channel, it took so much focus away from my main channel that I had to just cut it out. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, so thank you for being here. Come up to your screen real quick. Boop. Gotcha. Bye.